shit.
My bad.
All right,
okay.
We in the house.
We in the building.
We didn't get too crazy. It's your boy Howard from Tried Hip Hop Podcast. My man tomorrow immediate right is
Kurt, what's up, y'all?
And yeah, man, we here.
We here. It's episode 175. 76, my bad.
Damn.
See, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. Can't hardly count no
I'm
more.
from a small town, North Carolina, where we kind of, talk about how, bad it is that we can't fucking count. Go ahead.
I'm from the big city.
You from the big city. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you got your shoes off right now. Having to count and shit.
You know?
God damn it.
It's bad, man. I done turned into a country boy now, man.
It's all good, man.
It got kind of bad. But yeah, how was your week this week, man?
Man, it was pretty good, back in school, kind of hectic, but I think I got my training wheels off.
Okay.
We back in it. We back on the grind, It's been a pretty good week, man.
That's what's up, man. They keeping you busy?
Yeah, my voice kind of, fucked up, so I sound like a mix between, it just sounds really bad right now.
Yeah.
But, I'm all right, though. I'm all right. Yeah. I ain't got that shit. I'm just going to let you know right now, I ain't got the shit.
You ain't got the roll.
Nah, I ain't got that roll. It's just horse.
Yeah,
it's just
man.
horse.
I get you, man. I know how it is. It happens sometimes, But you got to do what you got to do,
Yeah, we're going to keep on. How was your week, sir?
It was pretty good. I can't complain. Nothing too big. The week went by kind of fast, I might start doing some overtime, man. Get some more of this money coming in,
I feel you on that
because money it's more month than money, So we need a little more month.
I had to start robbing niggas.
Gotta start robbing.
We gotta start putting on the Jadis like, yo, son, you gonna have to run up out of that. Why-o.
We got to always make fun of Jada when it comes to that, man. So,
man.
But yeah, man, this is episode 176, like you said. We got a few things to talk about and unpack. So, but first, we got I didn't have anybody that passed away or anything like that, so I guess we can kind of want to go into the question of the day? Or do you want
the question today, yeah, we can go into it. We still, everybody talking about a little bit about the verses. I think everybody's moved on, but we were just having a debate and said, well, who can hang with the Locks? So they had another verses. Who will hang with the Locks?
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I mean, I said that MOP would be really good because they're really hardcore and they got that similar style. They go real hard. It's a 2-man group versus a 3-man, but still, MOP can hold their own if they got enough songs. That's the only thing.
This is the one that I recommended, and I ain't heard anyone say this yet. De La Soul.
De La Soul. De La Soul go back to the 80s, so they got a full decade on the Locks, man.
They go back to the 80s.
Yeah, man.
They're still somewhat relative.
Yeah, they are.
Because they've actually have a body of work and they have body of work for all types of people.
Yeah. And the fact that they just got their masters back, they hungry to really get working and put some music out. So, I'm sure we're going to hear some new stuff from them very soon.
So. Yeah, a lot of, they lie, man. They don't really get a lot of the credit they deserve as far as like with the lyrics and stuff, man. I mean,
oh yeah,
they tough.
Oh yeah,
they tough.
Man, we was just talking about like if they did a verses and they broke out that ooh 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 with Redman.
Oh, that'd be it. That's it.
It would be a
That's
rap.
It.
Especially if Redman was there, man. Listen. That would be so dope. You can even get Rod Digger. She was in the video,
Yeah, get potholes in my lawn.
Man, listen.
Damn.
Plug 1, plug 2. That was my joint right there, man.
Get Common with the Business.
Man.
Yeah,
they had some classics, man.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, they could definitely do a good verses. But yeah, that would be my vote would be somebody like an MOP. You mentioned Onyx earlier going up against MOP.
I think that would be. I think that'd be more. Because they both have similar styles. They both came out around the same time. I think Onyx got a little bit, as far as like seniority, they got a little bit of the MOP.
Just a little bit, maybe. Well, not well.
About a year or so.
Yeah, maybe a year or so. Yeah,
about
I
a
know
year.
Onyx was like 91, if I remember correctly.
MOP
I can't remember MOP. It was either 92 or 93.
I think they were 93.
Maybe
well, it might have been 92, realistically.
Okay.
I mean, as far as like when things got released.
Yeah, I know How About Some Hardcore was their first like release.
Yeah.
And that was somewhere around that time, 92, 93, something like that. So
that shit is crazy.
That should still be bumping to this day. I mean, Onyx could honestly go up against the Locks too. You know what I mean? They got some hits, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, Sticky was that dude for a while, man.
They throw on some Slim or throw your guns in the air, man. Listen.
Last Days was that shit.
Exactly. So yeah, that would be a good matchup, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. You know what I mean? Who y'all think would be there? Shout out to Instagram. I see you out there. We appreciate you. My man Jerm Hatcher. Yeah,
got
man.
Some new shit going out too.
Yeah, man. My man got some new shit out too, man. Do your thing, man.
Shout out to Don. I think he recently got out of Facebook jail because they locking niggas up out here. So.
Facebook be locking niggas up.
For real, you can't be saying that. Don't have, and Lord forbid you have a post from 5 years ago that you fucking forgot about. And then they just come out and be like, nah, son, you got to put that, yo, you're just saying you smashing dollhouses on niggas. Nah, son, we got to lock that up. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. So,
man.
But they definitely locking people up like crazy on Facebook. So,
man.
Because my man Danelle still be sending me stuff because I know he kind of limited, but because he had just got out of Facebook jail and then they locked him up again.
Dang, dude.
I was like, yo, that's crazy, B.
We need to put like these care packages and shit together.
Right.
See, if Facebook was smart, man, they should have like a like a little shit where you can like have a out of jail party or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, my man getting out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's been 30 days.
My man coming home.
My man coming home.
Right, we put something on your books while you was in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But yo, and my man Jerm Hatcher, we got to get you back on the show, my man.
Yeah,
so,
for real.
Definitely hit us up, man, because we want to get you back on, man. My man be putting out some good music, so we appreciate you. We also appreciate T-Lynn. I got to get in touch with her to see when she want to come through, because I know she was trying to come through to help us out a little bit. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, my week was pretty good, so I ain't got nothing to complain about. And y'all let us know what y'all think about the question of the day. As far as birthdays, I got a few of them to go over with y'all. My man from the 80s, from the cold chilling era, Granddaddy IU.
Oh, my man.
Had a birthday on August 23rd, so happy birthday to him. And then also on the same day, my man Sway Calloway, Sway in the morning. Sway got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
You got the answers, Sway.
You ain't got the answers. But, and then on August 25th, happy birthday and rest in peace to Shock G. I let that one slip by on August 25th because I meant to post something for him.
Stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image on the side what you use.
Exactly. Classic line, man. You'll never forget that one. August 26th, my man YBN Corday, one of my favorite new school rappers.
All right.
Dude got some bars for you, boy. Also on August 27th, which was yesterday, my man Mason Betha.
Brother Mace.
Yeah, man. Pastor Mace. I don't know if he's still Pastor Mace or what.
He too busy killing and murdering.
They got to throw that welcome back on. You know what I mean? Welcome back. That was my joint right there. And then, let's see. On August 30th, we got two. Lady Luck and my man Mano.
All right.
Both of them out of New York. And then on August 31st, my man Joe Budden, you know what I mean? His podcast is still doing their thing, you know what I mean? Have you been checking out the Rory and Maul podcast?
Bits and pieces of it. I'm hoping, because I don't want to say like the jab that's at him. It's just I hope that they get the breakup segments.
Yeah.
So I can kind of get like a piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people I do give an hour to listen to. Like, all right, I got an hour to listen to
right.
this. Like I'm working at work and I'm just kind of got an hour.
Headphones,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of. I'm not saying that they don't have any stuff, but for right now, for what they got right now, I kind of want to be able to get a couple of like a couple of clips, maybe 15 to 30 minutes, so I can understand like, okay, this is what this show is about.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I haven't really, it hasn't really excited me yet. I'm waiting for them to really find their groove. I do like when they do the skits. I do like those. They did a recent skit where Rory was in therapy with his girl, and Maul shows up to the therapy, and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck is Maul doing here?" And found out that they have him and her have been smashing back in the day.
Yeah.
So it was like a little skit. So it was pretty funny. So I like when they do the skits. I need them to keep up that. But outside of that, it's just So shout out to Rory and Maul for doing their thing. But I do want to see them succeed.
Facts. I like their logo. Their logo is very clever. I like the logo.
Yeah, it's simple but perfect.
Yeah, I like
perfect for them.
Yeah.
So it gives you their identity and everything. So, but anyway, shout out to everybody who I gave happy birthdays to. Let's give them a quick round of applause.
Yep. Clap it up.
Yeah, man. So, now I had some new music, but I messed up and I didn't get time to finish writing my notes. So I had to get started. But I know my man Illa G got a new song that he about to drop, which was dope. He did a snippet of it. He got some new joints. Let me see, who else did I see had some new joints? Tragedy Gaddafi. He did the new album. He got a whole new album.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Illa G is doing a whole album or not. It might be like an EP, but I know Tragedy is doing a whole album.
I gotta check that out.
The Hidden Files. And actually, I already ordered a copy of the Hidden Files.
So it's not out yet. So.
Yeah, he got it, but you could order it directly through him. So I reached out to him and had him send me one. So autographed and everything.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But yeah, I know there was some more new music, but I can't remember right now. Was there anything new you heard on the music front?
Oh man, we still got it. I know this is probably in our topic, man.
Donda.
But the Kid Vicious, man.
Oh yeah. Got to talk about that. My man Kanye, of course, releasing the Donda album. I think that's said it was named after his grandmother. I think.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, so that's.
Damn, he ain't got no matches, do he?
Nah. Trust me, when this come out on YouTube, you gonna see this shit in the background.
Hey,
man, listen.
We gonna have some jokes. Hey, you see this? Just pretend this is a match. This motherfucking Kanye West running down the goddamn street. Hey, Richard Pryor.
No, exactly. Man, listen. So yeah,
he should have had Joe Brown about that shit. Since he was with about that. He should have had Joe.
He should have had Joe Brown.
Stop that shit.
You know what's also funny at the show where he did that? He tried to be controversial, so he brought out two controversial artists who've been kind of almost canceled here recently, which was DaBaby,
of course,
and Marilyn Manson. Because he got into some trouble recently.
Wow.
Some of his exes saying that he was like beating the hell out of them. So he brought out both of them. So Kanye, he trying to keep it controversial, and I mean that's his business. I think he's just doing that for the attention.
That's like on. I mean, shit, you might as well bring out, like, DaBaby and Lil Nas X.
Right.
Because, I mean, you pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, bringing out Manson.
Right.
You pretty much.
I don't even get the point of that, man. But, that's Kanye, man. He trying to just be outside the box a little bit. And, I mean, it's a little too much for me, though. Yeah. But I think that's pretty much it for music. Now, we got more music to talk about, which is my man Kid Vicious. But that's going to be we'll make that our first topic as well, because my man Kid Vicious, who is Royce the 5'9's brother, he released a track going at Lupe Fiasco and Mickey Fax, and he went hard. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
Man,
he got in that ass. I was like, okay.
with the kung fu jokes.
Yeah, all of that. The bird chest jokes, man. His bars was on point too, man. I was like, yo, and I've been paying attention to him for the last 2 or 3 years. So he's been trying to get on that come up, and he's released a couple of things, but it's mostly he hasn't really been making that big of a noise. But now this is probably going to help him out a little bit, showing that he can battle and all of that. So I think it was called the 2 snaps up in a circle freestyle, because he made a joke about the living color 2 snaps in a circle and during the round. Yeah, so
hated it.
Man, that shit was so funny, man. But y'all need to go check that out, man. Kid Vicious is a beast with the bars, man. And the song, the freestyle is like over 7 minutes long. So he definitely takes after his older brother Royce. So yeah,
I like the beat too. I was gonna say,
yeah, that was a dope beat.
It had like the Griselda feel.
Right, exactly. And that's how I kind of heard of him, because I think he had done a freestyle a few years ago, and when I was listening to it, I remember thinking, man, this dude is dope. And I think Royce had posted it. Yeah, Royce was like, yeah, this is my little brother. And I was like, yo, this dude is dope. So I started following him immediately. So yeah, he doing his thing, man. Shout out to Kid Vicious, man.
I wonder if Royce produced that beat for him.
Knowing Royce, probably, because Royce been trying to do a bunch of producing, man. So I could see that.
Yeah, that I mean, when he came, that little debut with what was that? Not Machine Gun, but
from Griselda.
Yeah, West Side Gun. Yeah.
From the
Allegory
album.
Yeah, that was dope. Dope intro.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah.
That was real smart, and Griselda being on the come up, that was good for them too. So, shout out to Royce for that, because I mean, Royce don't really like to rap with nobody who ain't got no good bars. So he really did his thing on that.
So you ain't gonna hear Royce with the Migos.
Nah.
Now he did this. Now he did a song with 2 Chainz though.
Is that who should go against the Locks, the Migos?
I mean, if you think about it, though, they're kind of like the new age. I mean, not necessarily with the lingo stuff. I mean, as far as like a 3-man group.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of like. I mean, I wouldn't put them up there with the Locks.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kind of like
Yeah, I mean, they made a pretty big impact on this generation. I mean, they're not the hardcore music that I like, but they have made a really good impact on the culture. So good for them, It's just not my type of music.
Hey, shout out Quavo again.
Quavo, man. Shout out to them for leaving some feedback.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've heard a couple of their songs and I was like, okay, I can nod to that. You know what I mean? But
Mama's a thought.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm really happy that they had a lot of success though.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm sure they still will.
Yeah, man.
But they got to stay consistent too, man. Because this generation, you don't come out for like 1 or 2 years, they be like, who's that? They be forgetting.
Really? Shit,
the
1 year, fucking 1 week.
Yeah, man.
1 week.
But yeah, so I guess we can move on in the topics. But yeah, that Kid Vicious joint go hard. So y'all check that out.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. So
what you got?
Fat Joe.
Oh yeah, we can
Fat
talk about
Joe
that.
has been accused of snitching. And my man's Cuban Link pulled out some paperwork that actually has Fat Joe's name on it, has his government and all of that. I think it's like Joseph Carter Jr. or whatever. But Fat Joe has responded and said that is not accurate. It's false, and they just made up some documents that he unequivocally has never snitched on anybody in his whole life. That's what Fat Joe said out of his mouth.
Dang,
so
the terror squad, for this happening though. So I'm assuming that Cuban Link and Fat Joe got beef.
Oh yeah, they've had beef for years.
Yeah.
Probably at least 10 or more, 10 to 15 now, somewhere in that area. Because Cuban Link, I don't remember what it was, but he was down with Terror Squad, and basically something happened. it was something about either a song or financially something just didn't go right, and so he went in separate ways, and they just been kind of bickering back and forth ever since. So every now and then, Cuban Link will just say something, slick about Fat Joe in interviews and shit like that. Like when the whole thing about the Big Pun Street, the Big Pun Plaza came, he was one of the first ones to talk about it. He's like, yeah, why Fat Joe ain't out here, and, Fat Joe and this. So, he always takes those little moments to kind of throw a little jab at Fat Joe. And, I mean, Cuban Link is a dope artist, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I always hope that they would actually kind of mend the fences or whatever, but it looks like it still ain't happening after all these years.
It's going to be like that, the John 50 B.
Yeah, exactly.
That
ain't gonna never.
Yeah, we'll never squash. You know what I mean? Got beef forever.
50 might be on his deathbed and finally squash it.
Yeah, I got to
say one more thing. I'm good with Ja Rule.
I'm good with Ja.
And then just die off. But I think it would really be dope for verses for them, because no matter what happened, no matter how 50 was on top at the end of the battle, Ja Rule was a phenomenal artist. Ja Rule had a lot of success in hip-hop, and so nobody can really take that away from him. Yeah, I mean, some of us didn't like it because it may not have been as hardcore as we wanted it, but he did some really dope joints, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely made a, stayed, had, for the 99s and 2000s, early 2000s. But yeah, back to the Cuban League thing, man. Yeah, I just do hope that things will get settled. I mean, they don't have to necessarily have to be cool with each other.
Right.
But things be kind of settled. But, I mean, and going back to the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I'm going to let y'all know right now, I am not a street dude. At all. So I don't know how the paperwork work. I ain't turned in no paperwork. I'm just gonna tell you that.
No, man.
I ain't gonna.
But that happened with 50 Cent and Ja Rule, because I remember Ja Rule and them had paperwork on 50 that said that he was snitching and that he was working with the cops, and they put out a document just like that, and 50 denied it. I mean, we never knew the truth to this day, but they had paperwork, and so I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if this is fabricated or if Fat Joe's really trying to hide something. You know what I mean?
But we'll just see. I mean, I don't know if it is true. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna affect his legacy. Just like what we was talking. I mean, one thing about Fat Joe that I don't think he gets enough shine on is he really does. Maybe not quite like a Heavy D, but he does put like some good people together when it comes to the Posse records.
Yeah,
he puts good people together. That John Blaze joint, I mean, classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. John Blaze.
Yeah, so
he had all the dopest people on that, man.
Yeah. So I mean, he definitely know how to put things together. He ain't doing that so much. I mean, obviously, he got the podcast thing that he does. I kind of catch a couple things every now and then.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that he's, like he was saying, like with the whole Locks and Dipset thing, like he just want to be he come in and just be a fan of the music.
Right.
I appreciate that from him.
Yeah.
I appreciate artists that's actually like fans of hip hop, like even like Eminem. Like I don't, some people don't have to rock with him, but one thing I respect about him is he's really a fan of this shit. He's really a fan of hip hop.
Oh yeah,
like real hip hop.
Yeah, I saw him when the Locks verses was going on, and he was there in the audience, and Fat Joe was just vibing out. You can tell he's just a fan, like you said. So he was just there enjoying the show. So that was dope, man. Yeah. That really let you know he's a fan.
If he went up on that stage when they did
the New York joint,
man,
it would have been a slaughter at that point.
God.
Like, yo, Ja in the house with Ja Rule. Like, get all of them up here. So, yeah. But, it's a doggone shame, man. That one song almost got 50 killed on this microphone, man.
Yeah, for real.
Doing them shots at the Locks. I mean, Fat Joe defended himself, but he's never been that hard of a lyricist. I'm glad he did, do his thing, but the Locks, they damn near buried G-Unit.
Shit.
Specifically 50.
Yeah, nigga. You running around. He said, I'm up here running with the young boys and clapping. You running around with the lieutenant and captain.
Yo.
He said that shit. I'm like, God.
Man.
Oh, man.
Dude. I heard a song recently. I never even heard this one. I can't remember the name of it, but it was something with Sheik Luch.
Yeah.
During that time, and he was going at 50 by, I think it was by itself.
Dang.
And I was like, yo, how did I never even hear this one? And it was hard as fuck, man. I'm like, man, they was just killing 50.
Sheik ain't nothing to play
Oh,
with.
yeah, Sheik is a barbarian, man. He's a barbarian.
A lot of people like, oh, he's the weaker link. Like,
Man.
yeah, but that's not even, that's a fucking compliment to me.
Yeah.
That's like you being in Woo, like you the worst rapper in Woo.
Right.
Thank you, motherfucker.
Right. I'm still in Woo.
The other guys, yeah, I'm still in Woo. The dopest fucking group.
Exactly. That's